Hey, let me see. Okay, I'm live. Sorry coming on late. I just got some food. Well, you know me, I try not to eat in your ear. But while I'm finishing this food, I'm gonna play this video and then we'll dive into the actual live. I'm go try to be quick because there's a lot of bullshit going on. So, but let me check my audio right quick. Oh shit. Wow. Like it was another fight. This is crazy. Let me see. Okay. All right. Let me I heard myself, so let me share. Just go play this video. This this is crazy. Hold on. Right. Okay. Hopefully y'all can see this. Because this is mainly, but I'm gonna just go play. Okay, we can see it. Well, let me kind of let's do that. Let's see how that look. Let me see. Did that look better? Okay, I can see it. All right. Play this video. This is some bullshit, and this is going to make a lot of people mad. You know the way I'm going with this, but I want to start with this. What is the non-custodial? Hold on. Let's do this shit.
In today's world, it can be difficult to navigate your roles as
parent. Why the fuck that star and is all the way at the bottom?
Welcome to an explanation of the Illinois Division of Child Support Services. When you first apply for child support services, it can seem overwhelming. This demo will explain some of our services and familiarize you with some of our terms. Our services are free and available to anyone. One of the first things we can help you with is to establish paternity. It's important for children to know both of their parents. If the parents are not married when the baby is born, we can help confirm and document who the father is. The voluntary acknowledgement of paternity is a form that can be completed after the birth of your baby and states the father's name. The VAP must be signed by both parents to establish paternity without going to court. Paternity can also be established by genetic testing. Establishing paternity creates a legal relationship between the father and child. We might be able to help with locate services. If you don't know where the non-custodial parent, the parent who does not have physical custody of the child, lives or works, we can help. Even if the parent is in another state, country, or tribunal, we can still provide you with services. Let's take a look at an order for child support. After paternity has been established, we will help you obtain a child support order. This is a legal document that states when, how often, and how much a parent is to pay for child support. Income shares considers both parents' income, parenting time, and the number of children in order to determine child support. The Online Income Shares Estimator, a tool that provides an estimate of a possible child support payment, uses two charts to estimate the basic payment. It's based upon the income that would have been received by a child if the parents lived together. We will collect child support payments. Typically, money is withheld from the non-custodial parent's wages. This money is then sent to and processed by the state disbursement unit. The money is deposited by the SDU directly into your bank account or on an Illinois debit card. Do you know we can help your child receive health insurance? The health of your child is important to us. The order determines how much each parent is responsible to pay for health insurance. We will work to be sure your child gets the health coverage needed. Now we'll look at enforcing your order. We understand that things don't turn out the way you planned sometimes. However, when a child is involved, it's important for everyone to focus on the well-being of the child. It's our job to make sure the order is enforced. We strive to work cooperatively with both parents to meet the needs of the child. If your support is not being paid, we'll use the following methods to try to collect past due child support payments. We can intercept federal and state tax refunds, credit reporting. We can ask that licenses not be issued or renewed, including driver's licenses, hunting and fishing licenses, and professional or occupational licenses.
Yeah, I hear that,
We
right?
can ask that a request for a U.S. passport be denied. We can place liens on property and financial.
I want to make sure this, because this is the gist of me coming on here with all this bullshit that's going on. Because what I'm going to do, I'm thinking because when you call, they break down everything. They could levy your bank account, all type of bullshit they could do. And let me let this finish. This is crazy. This is ridiculous.
Accounts, and we have other collection remedies that also exist. You may want information on how to apply for our services. We hope you found this demo helpful. Applying for services is free and easy. You can find us online at childsupport.illinois.gov, or you may contact us at 1-800-447-4278 to request an application. Thank you.
Let me come out of this. Let me go to the non-custodian parent. Just leave that up for now, because this is I'm gonna make a lot of people mad with this. I am. You know what? No, let's come back to this. Let's come out. Oh fuck! I X'd out of it. Damn it, man. No, I wasn't trying to do that. God damn it. Go back. Child support, parents, non-custodian. We'll play that, but he already explained that part. Let me get that up. Okay, cool. Now let me play this video, but prior to me playing it, the reason why I want to come on, because I was noticing. Well, no, let me show y'all this video. Let me move this over here. I'm gonna keep this here. So if I don't see y'all over there on the YouTube side, you know, hey, hopefully I see y'all on this with the StreamYard, because I'd rather, you know, have it like I'm finna have it. Now y'all hear background noise. You know, it's nice out here. You know, these motherfuckers in their cars. So my apology, but I want to be able to share these videos fast, get them up there. Let me get to this, because you know this has been a hot topic, right? Going on with the downtown situation. So I want to play this. I'm gonna play some of this. Y'all understand where I'm going with this.
Tonight, after a violent weekend of shootings and fights involving large groups of teenagers here in Chicago. Last night, hundreds of young people descended on Michigan Avenue, smashing car windows and trying to get into Millennium Park. And Friday night, another large group brawled at the 31st Street beach, setting a car on fire. Tonight, both the mayor and mayor-elect are weighing in on the teen takeovers, calling them unacceptable. This was the scene at Michigan and Washington last evening. Police making 15 arrests during a massive disturbance in the area of Millennium Park. A 16 and 17-year-old were shot as others jumped on cars, smashing windows. This woman and her husband were attacked in their cars. They waited for a light to change.
The guys are jumping in my car. My husband go to the hospital.
What did they do?
Because the guys I put in their face.
And on Friday night, a 14-year-old boy was shot near the 31st Street beach after fights broke out among a large crowd of teens. In a statement, incoming Mayor Brandon Johnson said, "It is unacceptable and has no place in our city. However, it is not constructive to demonize youth who've otherwise been starved of opportunities in their own communities." Mayor Lori Lightfoot says her office has been having conversations with Chicago police about monitoring and responding to the gatherings, saying we as a city cannot and will not allow any of our public spaces to become a platform for criminal conduct. CPD has assured me they will make the necessary adjustments to address these teen trend issues as we move into the summer months.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it, GMT.
Officials are questioning the parents. Third Ward Alderman Pat Dowell tweeting, "No other community abdicates parental responsibility for their children. None. Until parents collectively take back control of their homes, nothing will change." Sentiments echoed by a woman we met in the middle of the mayhem last night.
And this is what
I'm appalled at what I see. I'm
we go.
from Chicago.
That's what I'm going to dive
and
into.
I understand kids having a good time, but this is definitely bad parenting. You have to do better as parents. Our kids should not be out here. Where are their parents at? That's my question.
All right.
Chicago police say most of the people arrested last night.
That shit had me thinking, right? So I ended up receiving a letter in regards to something going on towards with my child support. So I had to, give them a call. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? I give a call. And I hear all of these, like, because usually prior to 2017, you could, usually you got your case number, whatever. You put in your case number and it send you to whoever you need to, whatever person you need to speak to. But now, and I was going to play this because it's on, I noticed with the website, it's totally different from when you call in, because this is what I was trying to show y'all. But when I called in, there was like, we got press 1 for if your driver's license got suspended. Press 2 if your professional license got suspended. It's kind of what the guy was saying prior, the first video I played. But trust me, it's a lot of shit that they're doing now. So I'm listening to this shit, and I'm gonna try to make that a fucking a short, because that's important towards what I'm gonna say next. Now, before I say anything, I want to apologize. Gotta apologize, because like I said, I didn't know they were still doing this shit. And knowing as a person with the R3, the reinvest, basically trying to, get men and women, but mostly men, black men, back to being productive, getting them jobs and things in that nature. Now, y'all heard me talk about this before. When we have certain individuals that, they have violence as a background, right? And to be able to get, the brick and mortar jobs, they most likely it's gonna be hard for them to get. So I think is if we can't be able to seal your background with violence, it's not going to happen. Not now. Okay, there's no policies, anything in place to do that. I mean, we're talking about it. So most likely, and this is how we've been helping a lot of brothers and men and women, is usually with their license, professional license, like, your CDL, your driver's license, because usually we're trying to make sure that they get a living working job, right? And I'm just still, I'm seeing this, that child support they're still suspending people's shit to turn around and basically how the fuck, first off, how the fuck can you pay child support? Say a guy just got out of prison prior to him going in, whatever he do. Let's say he robbed a bank. Okay, cool. But prior to him going in, he had a kid, right? So he signed the birth certificate, whatever, blah, blah, blah. This happens, right? So he go doing dumb shit. He go robs a bank, get caught, whatever. Let's say he does 5 some years, right? So let's say the mother turn around, usually here in Illinois, I'm figuring it's the same thing. Because see, they're not telling the whole truth. Usually if you file for the child for like welfare or, like health, insurance, things like that, it automatically they put the father, whoever signed that birth certificate, on child support. So knowing that he's in prison, and they this bullshit, this is bullshit that to find him and all the, I mean, yeah, but if they get your information right, they find out that you in prison. For the most part, what I hear, they still will have you still responsible of paying. Now, I don't know, maybe it's not going to be that because you don't have an income, correct? All right, get out of prison. You got a violence on your record. It's going to be hard for you to get a job. Now, follow me with this, right? See where I'm going with this. So, okay, he's trying to, get back, being a productive person. And that's what our program is about, helping people get living wages, not minimal living, so they could be able to take care of themselves. And then, eventually, if they have to pay back things or whatever, they could be able to do that. But child support, right, they're still suspending license. Like, it don't even matter, any type of license, a professional license. Like, you go have your barber license. This is this is madness. And this what leads me to this bullshit, right? When they saying with the parents, right? Now follow me with this. I'm gonna make a lot of people mad, but I don't. Look, man. How the fuck can we sit there and say, okay, it's single family homes, right? Just the mother, right? Follow me now. That's the problem. Okay, granted. All right, that's the problem. But yet here in Illinois, the state of Illinois, it's still like suspending people's license who could turn around, who's trying to get their life together, trying to be productive, right? That could actually help towards whatever they need to do with the child. Okay, I know these are teenagers, right? But I'm just saying that the father somewhat could be back, because everybody gonna make arguments with this. Well, what if he was gone all this time and blah blah, but still he's on child support, correct? Right? And I'm gonna dive a little bit more because we this got to change. We got to stop this, but make it make sense. Okay, you complain about these single parent, because you heard what they said in the video. They're saying it in the comments, but you allow child support. You allow these policies that most likely is men, mostly men here is on child support. Let's be real, okay? Let's be real. You stop them to make to have a livelihood, to be able to pay back. And for two, if you're stopping that, what they're gonna end up doing? They're gonna go back to what? They don't have a choice. So what the fuck are we doing here? Like, y'all making me a hypocrite, y'all making yourselves, and I'm talking about Illinois. Let's stay in Illinois, right? Because GMT, right? This is I'm in Illinois, correct? I'm Cook County, right? But this is Cook, DuPage, McHenry, because this is a state issue, right? But how can you sit there and say, okay, well, yes, it's single mothers and no fathers, but me included, I didn't even know this was still going on, allowing child support to do this. That make us some fucking hypocrites. Like, that's hypocritical. Like that, like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, let me come out of this. Do it kind of make sense to y'all? Y'all see where I'm going with this? Like, I seen all these conservatives. I don't really know who they are, but mostly some of these other channels, I listen, and look, they're not from here. And I'm not really trying to go at them, but if certain counties are conservative, or let's say Republican, because it's red, right? It's a lot of counties here that's red, Republican, right? And I'm willing to bet that a lot of people have been talking about this, right? Hey, the culture, let's just say it, Negro culture or whatever, Chicago is, this is the single mother issue, and this is why these teenagers are down there doing the bullshit that they're doing. Granted, okay, granted. Oh, but how can you sit there and be like, well, we are allowing to have these certain type of policies that will actually help? Well, no, you're allowing policies that actually is hurting the fathers or hurting the men that could be in the community, that could be productive, the things that these kids need to see. Do y'all understand where I'm coming from with this? I'm trying to understand this shit. You said, then what should happen when a father doesn't pay child support? Well, if he's productive, right, and he has a job, they're taking it out of his check anyway. It's coming out of the check. But if you're suspending his license, okay, follow me, GMT, down, and he's not able to get no damn money, then what? You're taking away his livelihood. That don't make sense. But then you can't complain and say, well, the single mother households, where's the father? Well, shit, child support, and his license is suspended, his business license. I don't know if you heard in the beginning, they say they would suspend the fishing license. Like, there's some people out here, I don't know for sure, but there's people that probably in these counties that, they fish for a living. And we know mostly women don't fish, and we know mostly women are now on child support. So I'm confused with this. I was gonna break it down, but I want to start off with that. But let's be real. They still, there's no way around that part. Yes, he's going to pay regardless. But how the fuck he's going to pay if he has a violence on his background and he has to depend on his license to be able to pay? And I'm for sure a lot of people in the state know this. It's contradictory. What is this, man? Like I didn't know. I was for sure to get rid of that. I remember people was talking about that. I thought I was for sure to get rid of that shit. But they still have it, man. And it's fucking stupid. And then I'm over here and I'm reading through the site. I'm just looking. Okay. Let's go back to the site. Let me see. Hold on. Stop sharing. What's up, Zach? All right. Let me see. Let's go to the non-custodian parent. All right, I got that up. Share screen. And hopefully y'all can see that. I'm not for to read most of this. I'm really not for to read too much of it. They got the driver's license suspension, and they were saying if it happens, like if it was to happen twice to you, before you can even get your license, to get the second time to get your license back, you got to pay back everything. Now, I don't know. I honestly think the This shit is dirty as fuck. This shit is bogus. It's bogus itself. But I am in agreement that, you know, if you have a child, and that's another thing that, you know, this is bullshit. Like, if to get find out paternity, you could just sign on the sheet and okay, that could stop you guys from going to court, and that, you know, hey, you know, would be, you know, responsible as the father. Why not just do the paternity test? Why not do that first? Like, that don't, what the that like, that should be the first thing. Do that first. Okay, if he's the father, all right, it should be a court date. Okay, y'all gonna go through his shit. Okay, y'all gonna know everything about him. Let's not even play those games. I've been there, did that. They go find out everything about you, everything, your background, everything. So, your work history, whatever. All right, like they're doing now. They usually now they looking at the mother history along with yours. Okay. And if you're like, okay, I think, what is it? Non-custodial, like, I think it's 70-30. I probably changed it. But they still will consider you the non-custodial. You know, you're going to eventually end up paying. Your parents, you're going to pay something. Okay. Even it's 50-50, you can still end up paying. It's 50-50, y'all divide the custody. They still might consider you the non-custodian parent. And, you know, it's just, this shit is crazy. But you should go to court. That should be automatic, because also should be established if he's paying you, he's paying the mother, right? Then it should be something, a policy which she has to get that child to him. Now, I'm not saying all the time, but if he's paying, right, it should be something, right? If he's out of town, whoever's out of town, she pays one way there, and he has to pay for the child to come back. Or she takes care of, you know, getting the child to his house, and then he takes, you know, getting the child back. And I don't, what's wrong with that? I don't see a problem with that. Because now you're involving the father, right? Now that's a, you know, we putting it policies that will be fair for the father. What they're doing, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. They still, and this was a big argument. I was for sure they stopped this shit, but they still doing it. So, and we're allowing it. We still allow this shit. But we can't turn around and be like, well, you know, the single mother homes, and that's the problem. No, this the problem. This, once again, you're demonizing your men. To be able to change this shit around, right? As they say, the culture, right? You know, the black community, right? Okay, mostly consists of what? Come on, let's be real. Y'all know me, man. I don't fuck that. Let's be real. A lot of men got backgrounds. I have one, okay? I don't have any violence, but I have one, okay? A lot of black men that got backgrounds. A lot of them got violence. A lot of still locked up. A lot of them about to get out. A lot of us are fathers. A lot of us are on child support, okay? So if we're going to be able to change things, it's not going to be this way. This is bullshit. And like I say, let's not play that game. These conservatives, these liberals, y'all know what's up. I'm in the group. I'm in the Facebook Illinois Child Support group. And it'd be every white women, Hispanic women, all of them. No, they trying to destroy the man. You see it, man. He just got married. All of I put him on. I want to put him on child support. Him and his wife got a business, and I mean, just some ratchet, man. Even other women was like, God damn, like you got that much hate for him. And I'm like, those will be the same women that sit back and be in the comment section, like, look at them, look at the black people, look at them black teens, you know. And look, I'm not taking up for them. That I meant that shit. That was some animalistic, dumb shit they did, man. That was fucking bogus. But we can't keep blaming. Like, I kept seeing people talk about the culture. Okay, so what culture do we have here for allowing child support to still be doing this shit? It don't make sense. It don't make sense at all. And this is why I got to dive into this. And something gotta be done. We can't keep having this. And that's why I knew something was strange when I was at my last meeting, and a couple of people were saying, well, we're going to go younger. Like, what you mean go younger? You know, looking for younger people that's having problems, you know, getting job or whatever, just got out of prison. And I was like, wait, what? Like, okay, that's fine, but I mean, we just go try to help anybody. No, you know, it's a little harder helping the older. This is what they were saying. This is what they meant without saying it. Now it makes sense. I'm like, what? Now I see. Because a lot of older guys are, you know, that got violence, also probably on child support, their license are suspended. They can't do shit. And they trying their hard. It's like, well, can you come up with another way, you know, to get it sealed, or a brick and mortar type of job, you know, which, you know, they or you know, to be able to work, to do something, to get some type of income so they can start paying it, you know, paying it down. And it's not working. And now a lot of them are going back in the streets doing whatever. We can't keep demonizing men. And then we turn around and talk about them, well, you know, it's the culture. No, it's the culture here. You motherfuckers don't, at the end, y'all don't give a fuck. Because if you did, you would change this. And this go for all men. I'm not just talking about black, white, black, Hispanic. Well, legal, not illegal, legally here. That's going through this shit, man. And I had to say something. I'm like, I did not know. I didn't know. You know, and that's why I had to apologize, man. I'm a fucking idiot. Like, you know, well, it ain't no excuses. Well, yeah, it is. And I don't hear nobody sitting there pushing a representative. Well, I don't even want to go there with Lori, but just saying with her, the governor, nothing. I haven't heard shit. But we complaining about towards this shit that these kids doing, the culture. That's all I kept hearing motherfuckers say, the culture here in Chicago. Well, y'all no different than them. The culture should stop demonizing your man. You need to help your man. Period. And this is not doing it. I'm tired of hearing all this after school program. Oh, man, mess me with that shit. That's fine and dandy. But you need to get your men back on their feet, man. It's just that simple. You need to get them back being productive. Period. Now, I give it to you. If now we take that shit away, right? They got their license. They're being productive, whatever. Okay. And there's policy put in place. Like, look, man. All right. You're paying your child support. Also, you should be in your child life. You know, hey, she's willing to bring the child to you, whatever. Hey, now you gotta be able to, you gotta participate. You won't get no argument out of me if dudes still be like, fuck it. I couldn't argue that. I put that's on that dude. That's on him. Now, granted, I say this anyway, knowing that this is a state that's for abortion or pro, pro rights. Because I'm for that too. I'm being real. Hey, I feel like, hey, if she could be able to have a choice to abort the child, the man should have the right to be pro wallet. He shouldn't have to pay. I'm for that. But just for the people that's like, because I mean, is it any okay, do I want child support to be abolished? Yes. If a state is, and I said this before, if it's for abortion, it shouldn't be no child support. He should have a say so too. If she's like, okay, I could just abort it and keep, well, that's okay. That's her responsibility. He should have a say so what he do with his wallet. I'm for that. But we know that's not happening. Women they're not going to allow that shit. So it is what it is. But damn, at least make it somewhat fair, okay? And why could you put in a policy, like, hey, look, get the child to him, whatever. We're not going to suspend his shit. I mean, if he, now he did some traffic type shit, that's on him, okay? Or he did something horrible, violence again, what's going to happen? And that's another thing. He's going to go to jail, right? Probably go fuck up his business or whatever, somewhat, right? But say he raped somebody. His shit don't get suspended because of that. They don't take his business license. If I'm correct, I'm for sure they don't take your driver's license. So this it don't make sense. Like what the fuck is this? Like, this is crazy. And like I say, you demonizing your men. I have a child now. You could just basically, if something happened or I fall on hard time, you could just basically destroy me. Like, make it make sense. You just fuck up my business totally, just suspend me like that. This shit is stupid, man. Or like I said, what's up, Jay? If you was locked up, get out, and you want to be productive, you want to change your life around, but say you got put on child support. And the only how from what we're doing, because that's what I post last time, is helping people get their license. We did this because we was figuring out, okay? Because we're as they say, we building as we flying the plane, as everybody KS, whatever. We was having a hard time getting some of these guys shit sealed. So like, a lot of other brothers was like, well, because we would talk about certain things, and I'm not going to break all this shit down. You go look it up for yourself. Like, you can still get your CDLs. I think you still could do deliveries. Most things, it's certain labor jobs you could do too, depending on the charge you have, because people talk about the trades, but even I know the trades. If you have like a gun, the trades that you have to go like in a residential, like in a house, you're not going to get that job. Now, if it could be commercial, yeah, somewhat. Even then, they trip about that shit. But usually like CDLs and shit, barbers, couple other things, you could, if you got violence, you still could get those, you get that license. You could be able to, work, open up your own shit. A lot of barbers, got backgrounds and shit. Jay, I'm talking, right? If I feel the need that I had to talk to you about something right now, I would. You need to chill with that shit, man. Anyway. People just my lost train of thought anyway. A lot of people was complaining. A lot of men was complaining, and you know, we had a meeting because other brothers reached out to us, because honestly, I don't really know too much about that. Other than the LLCs, I didn't, you know, I knew a couple of guys that got their CDLs that have violence that got out. You know, they did lengthy prison terms. Like I'm talking about like 20 years, got out. They had violence, got their CDL, and they doing well, like very well. So we started talking to other brothers, and that's when we was like, okay, we need to, you know, set up something, a workshop for brothers could come in. And, you know, as y'all, I don't know if y'all see my last post. I'll put it up there, but I was wondering, like, I knew something was wrong when they was talking about, you know, we going for younger guys. We want younger guys. Like, we get everybody, but no, we won't. Like, it was like probably no higher than like 30. Like, what? Yeah, you know, because they was getting frustrated because the guys was complaining. They was complaining, and I was just like, okay, well, they should know you can't get it sealed. But no, child support suspending their damn license. And it's like, what the fuck? See, they weren't telling us everything. But are you cool, Jay? Just come on, man. If I feel like I need to holler at you at this point, I would. But this is very important right now. Very important. They just wasn't telling us. And I get it. That's really none of our business, but you can't sit back and get angry with us at the same time. You know, well, they wasn't really getting angry with me, but probably some, you know, people who do the intake, you know, coming back telling them like it's really nothing we could do. And I could see that, you know, I could see that, but I'm thinking all the time they got rid of this, because this was a discussion some years ago. Like, we need to stop doing that. Like, why, how the fuck they go get on? And the only thing they could depend on to make a living are they licensing. We gotta, this making me look bad. It is, because like I said, I didn't know. This is what we do towards with the R3. This is what we do. And with this still going on, it's not going to be much we really can do. But motherfuckers can't sit back and now talk about the culture and the policy when, as a culture of a resident in Illinois, y'all not doing nothing about this. You're not saying shit. You're not saying nothing other than it's single mothers. No, bruh. They will ban, your license will get suspended, Jay, if you owe on child support. And I mean any license, your business license, your barber license, your CDL, your driver. You seeing it right here. I'm gonna make a short. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna try to see if I can get where they say all the license part of you if it got suspended because of child support. We got to stop doing this. Illinois. I'm talking about Illinois now, right? I only could talk about my state. I'm not talking about anybody else that going in what them kids did downtown. What, have at it. I mean, I really can't, because I don't know really for the most part what's going on, your child support laws or whatever else, the policies that's going on in a different state. I'm talking about here. And the people I was seeing who was saying they were from Chicago, who's or in the suburban area or a different county, saying it's the culture. But you're allowing it. Is like I said, you this shit is not going. It's only going to get worse. It's not going to change. All these excuses we need to, and I do agree. You do need to open the damn schools back up. You need more schools. You need more trades. But damn, the main thing you definitely need is get the men back into the fucking community, the productive men, the ones that want to change their fucking lives. And this do not help them. And nobody is not saying nothing. I look, okay, who's talking about this? Nobody. But yet, it's the culture, it's the black community, And they were saying that with the Walmart, and look, yeah, when you deal with this type of fucking violence and this victim shit, because they still do the victim shit. Y'all see it on here. They doing it, with the Walmart. You could see them. We deserve this, and you don't deserve shit. Nothing. You deserve to, as a people, as a resident, to take care of your own shit. To see what's the problem is and try to correct the shit. And you motherfuckers ain't doing nothing. It's a full circle. Nothing. The conservatives ain't saying doing shit. The liberals ain't saying doing shit. The independent like myself ain't saying doing, well, now I'm saying something. But you already know on that side, it's going to be excuses towards with the community, like they was, we deserve, what you deserve what? It's because of the corporate citizens coming in with these corporations and they're destroying our community. Motherfucker, y'all destroying your own community. And we already know what the formula is. It's simple. Let's not play this game. But fuck that. If people don't they want this shit to stay the same, that's fine. I'm finna fight this shit, man. This guy's to change, man, because then we ain't gonna be able to help these dudes. We not. They gotta get rid of this shit. Like I said, I'm for. Hey, look, it is what it is, man. I'm for it. Hey, you go take the money out of his check. As long as he being productive, you ain't taking his whole fucking check. You ain't having them broke that he can't take care of himself. I'm good with that. Okay, as long as you set something up, visitation, that she could get that child to him. They can establish some type of fucking relationship. Oh man, everybody dragging Chicago, man. This shit is national news. Everybody is dragging Chicago. Everybody is, and look, it is what it is. But I'm tired of now. They having certain community activists and so-called leaders, fucking leaders, fucking weak motherfuckers. We need this. We need more programs. And bruh, you just need to get your men back on their feet, man. It's just that simple, man. I'm not saying they could be in the household, but at least get more of them in the community that's being productive. It's that. Come on, stop playing games. We know this. Now, I'd rather people not say shit Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. It's the culture. No, don't say nothing, because you're not helping us change this shit. To try. I ain't said nothing, brother. It's this single mother homes, and I get it, but this ain't helping either. Like, this is crazy. And I could imagine how some of them people felt, man. Some of them guys, when the intake person called them back and said, I can't do nothing. Motherfuckers really got their hopes up. Like, man, I don't want to go back to the streets. I don't want to do this shit. I know that feeling, man. And child support is doing this stupid shit. Just fucking up a person's life, man. And I already know what they're going to be about. They're going to be like, fuck it. Yeah, that's my point, Jay. But if this state is about, the fucking governor said that shit, women's rights. I said that. What the fuck is that? What is that? And how's that working? That's another thing. Thank you for saying that, Jay. That's another thing. So how can you sit back and you keep following the same bullshit, women's rights or whatever the fuck, but yet these kids is running wild because they with the women? Like, make it make sense. It ain't getting better. You helping women rights ain't making shit better. How about fucking men's rights for once? This is all I'm saying. So, like, once again, the culture, right? So it's safe to say the culture here in Illinois is women's right. It's women, right? Women, we put them on a pedestal. But then we complain because you put these motherfuckers on a pedestal. All this crazy shit is going on. Make it make sense. Y'all see where I'm going with this? And I'm talking about Illinois. You failed. Enough is enough, man. Anyway, this is far from over. I just had to come on and say this shit. This is super bogus, man. And we got to change this shit. We got to get rid of this, man. No more of this. No more. And all I could do is try. I have a platform. I feel, look, everybody ain't getting new numbers, whatever. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm gonna try, man. I had to speak out on this, man, because it just, the policies and the culture here is fucked up. And I'm not talking about black people culture. No, because you motherfuckers, you whites, you Hispanics, allow this shit to be fucked up too. And you other Asians, whoever is legal here, you allow that shit to happen, man. I'm not even trying to hear it. You allow, like, everybody, well, voted in Brandon. Okay, look, that too. And we're going to talk about voting too. We go dive in, because this is what I'm for to talk about from now on. From here on out, policy and culture, because y'all want to bring that shit up, but you ain't doing nothing to change it. So that means you're with it. Don't start complaining now when these motherfuckers getting violent, because this going to keep happening. But don't complain. That's all I'm saying. We finna dive into that with the voting. I actually talked about that with the governor. But I was trying to talk about other shit towards with the genders and all of that. But we finna really dive into this shit. We man, because I'm getting a headache. I mean, this really had bothered me when I heard that shit. it fucked me. I mean, it fucked me up. I was like, what? They still doing that here? And then it just, like I said, it made sense. I was like, this is why the dudes, first off, were kind of just, freaking out. And kind of some guys were mad. And then why all of a sudden they trying with us for us to go after the younger guys. No, man, fuck. This is crazy. No, man. No, I refuse to do that. And I'm saying that on here because if I'm going to represent R3, it's about every man, everybody, if women included, everybody. You don't leave nobody behind, man. Getting everybody on, man. Making sure people got jobs, man. They could work. I don't care, If a woman want to work, okay, I'm not knocking that. I'm not really diving into that feminism and all. It is what it is, man. But this shit, man, come on, man. You're demonizing your man, but then you're complaining. Like, why is this constantly happening? It's the culture. It's the black people. This is a joke, man. I had to come on. I had to kind of start off there. Hopefully y'all understand where I'm coming from. Man, I gotta see. We gotta change this, man. And gotta figure this shit out. I'm gonna get off, man. I'll go watch the games. I'm gonna try to decompress. Probably don't come back on, to next week. I'm trying to think. I don't think I got any other meetings, so I have any other information. But we got to talk about this, man. This got to stop, man. Yeah, they don't care, but everybody don't care. But we can't complain. That's what you. I mean, I'm gonna say something. I'm going. Damn, come on. My bad, y'all. My shit fucking up. Can y'all hear me? Testing 1 2. I'm going to say something. I'm not. Shit. The fuck. I couldn't imagine. I've been down there with my sons walking, and these kids is, just come on, man. I don't even come on, man. Anyway, yeah, I had to speak on this shit, man. And you want to point their fingers towards solely with that shit, man. Y'all to blame. You motherfuckers just as the blame as them. Fuck up out of here, man. All right, y'all, man. I'm gonna try to get that short for y'all can hear this shit for yourself, man. And we just take it from there, man. Let me get on out of here. All right, peace.